What's up, darts fans? Welcome back to dartsreport.com. Smash that like button so you don't miss a thing. Today, Luke Littler invites Prince William to Ali Pali after receiving his MBE. So what's actually going on?
Luke the Nuke Littler is raking in the cash this Premier League season. According to Fanatics, the world number one has earned roughly $12 for every dart he's thrown during the campaign. That's 6 nightly wins and £60,000 in bonuses alone.
Littler played 327 legs across his winning nights, stepping up to the board nearly 5,000 times. Do the math. That's about £12 per throw. And if he wins the title on Thursday, the £350,000 top prize would push that to £76 per dart. You have to wonder what the Nuke does with all that cash. First up, Littler faces Gerwyn Price in the semi-final at the O2. A potential final against Luke Humphries or Johnny Clayton awaits. With numbers like these, every dart counts. Literally. Speaking of Price, Voort slams Price. Gerwyn Price has come under fire from former pro Vincent van der Voort over his late withdrawal from the International Darts Open. Price pulled out after the draw was made, skipping the Euro Tour event to focus on the Premier League playoffs. Van der Voort didn't hold back. Speaking on the sportnews.nl podcast, Darts Dry Door, the Dutchman questioned why Price didn't withdraw earlier. He pointed out that Price knew he'd be in the final night a week before. He already knew for a week that he was in that final night, didn't he? Why do you have to withdraw just after the draw? You weren't planning on going anyway, so why not just cancel earlier? Strong words from the Dutchman. Van der Voort said Price's last-minute withdrawal fits a broader pattern of canceling at the last minute, even demos. He added, he does everything whenever it suits him. He doesn't give a damn about anything. Despite the criticism, Van der Voort doesn't expect consequences. Organizers keep booking Price. Christian Kist got a spot but lost immediately. Price faces Littler on Thursday. You have to wonder if this will affect his focus.
Want to play a darts game from your own board? Check out sportsarena.app/game.
Now for some harsh words about a former world number one. Stud slams MVG's inconsistency. Sky Sports commentator Rod Studd has delivered a brutal assessment of Michael van Gerwen's form. Speaking to Weekly Dartscast, Studd highlighted the alarming gap between Van Gerwen's best and worst. He went from throwing like a dream to throwing like a drain in a matter of days, Studd said. Van Gerwen hasn't reached a major quarterfinal this year and faces a huge drop in prize money defense. Studd says the inconsistency is the problem. He's been throwing in a shocker, perhaps once in every 5 or 6 games. That makes winning tournaments tough. But Studd isn't writing him off. He pointed to Van Gerwen's 122 average in a recent Players' Championship win. I don't care who you are. If you're on the wrong end of that, they'd be in trouble. The question remains, why can't he maintain that level? And finally, a candid interview from Cameron Menzies. Menzies opens up on Meltdown. Cameron Menzies has spoken openly about his infamous World Championship meltdown, where he punched a table. In an interview with Online Darts, the Scot admitted he doesn't even remember the incident. I just remember being really annoyed. I wanted to cause myself a bit of pain, he said. Menzies needed surgery on his hand and feared he might never get feeling back. He's now in a good place and looking ahead to his World Cup of Darts debut alongside Gary Anderson. I'm basically his bag handler, according to my mates, he joked. He credited the PDPA and life coach Chris O'Connor for helping him. Everyone struggles with things. That was my breaking point. It's helped massively. Menzies says he's even managing his anxiety on flights now. A great recovery story.
By the way, is it time for a darts upgrade? Buy Loxley darts at thedartslounge.co.uk and use code ARENA10 for 10% off everything.
And we'll close with the biggest story of the day. Littler invites Prince William. Luke Littler has revealed that Prince William may attend the World Championship at Ali Pali. After receiving his MBE at Windsor Castle, Littler spoke with the prince about darts explosion. He even said himself, "It looks like a good night out," Litter told Sky Sports. Prince William said he's been following the journey, and we were just talking about how darts has blown up. He even said himself, "It looks like a good night out," so maybe we'll see Prince William at Ali Pali this year. Littler joked that arranging tickets wouldn't be an issue. "If he needs a few tickets, I'm sure myself or the PDC will sort some." Imagine the atmosphere if royalty shows up at Ali Pali. But first, Littler has to focus on the Premier League playoffs. He faces Gerwin Price on Thursday with a potential final against Luke Humphries. Littler said, "If I can make it 3 finals in a row, I'll be happy. But I'll just try and beat Gezi first." What do you think? Will Prince William show up at Ali Pali? And who takes the Premier League title? Let us know in the comments. From royal invites to scathing criticism, it's been a massive day in darts. We'll be back tomorrow with more Premier League fallout. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. See you tomorrow.